Hey, my name is Efren the Marketer, and welcome to Nurture Boost. You're probably wondering, how do I generate leads? Because I don't see leads in my area, right? If you're like, oh, I get these messages, I want leads, but every time I look at the lead marketplace, I just don't see leads that I'm looking to buy. Well, in this video, I'm going to explain to you how leads get generated and also how leads end up in the marketplace. I'm one of the founders and creators of Nurture Boost, so I'll be explaining everything to the T in this video. So the very first thing is, if you're looking to get leads generated specifically just for you, you want to turn on AutoPilot. AutoPilot is a lead generation section inside Nurture Boost. You're going to be able to select by counties, statewide, nationwide, right? So let's pretend we're going to launch a campaign in Arizona. So I go ahead and click Arizona, and I'm going to click Maricopa County. So Maricopa County leads generate and start at $149 and can go up from there. If you're a fix-a-flipper or looking to get more leads because you want to take properties down yourself and don't want to pay these crazy wholesale assignment fees, you can definitely add to your bid and put a maximum bid on your lead when it gets generated. And the question is, well, do leads get generated in my county all the time? I'm going to follow up with that question here at the end of the video and let you know how we generate leads and why sometimes some counties get fulfilled a lot faster than others. So right now, I'm going to bid $200 in Maricopa County, but I'm also in Arizona. So I want leads in Arizona that might be a little bit on the outskirts of it. So I'm going to go ahead and add Arizona. As you can see, the leads start at $80 if I do statewide, meaning if something hits outside of Maricopa, maybe like in the Scottsdale area or Tucson area, I can still take them down myself, but I don't want to pay too much for those leads. I want to leave that at $80. You can definitely do that, right? You can set your Arizona and the counties to save a little bit there. Also, let's say you're able to close nationwide and you want to get more leads to kind of prepay or pay for your marketing. So you can add nationwide to your campaign. That starts at $55. As you can see here, it says I'm not the top bidder. That means somebody in AutoPilot is willing to pay up to $65 a lead nationwide. But hey, this is not my priority for nationwide. I'm going to go ahead and just keep it at $55, and I'm going to leave my markets how they are. In your budget, in your payment, if you have funds in your wallet, you got to make sure right here on the right hand side, you have pay using wallet. If you don't click this and you start the campaign with the credit card and later on add funds, your funds won't be used, your credit card will be used until you go back and then click pay using wallet, right? So if you're going to use credit card, make sure this shows up. If you're going to use your wallet balance, make sure you hit here. Once you tap pay using wallet, if you don't have a budget set, let's go ahead and put $800 for my budget. So if I click, say, your monthly budget, I'm going to click start autopilot. It's going to say error, please top up amount on autopilot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click OK. It's going to shoot me over to add funds to my autopilot. A lot of times, debit cards, if you're using debit cards or credit cards, if they see a transaction, let's say you get 5 leads, on the 6th lead, your bank's gonna be like, wait a minute, this company just charged $55 for nationwide, $55 for nationwide, right? 5 times. There's obviously fraud. So then they're gonna block it. It's gonna kick you out of autopilot. You don't want to do that. So you want to top up your balance. So you can add $1,000 top up or enable auto balance recharge. So let's say I want to have $800 every single month to generate on my autopilot to get leads. Well, I want to purchase $800 every time my balance goes under $500 or maybe under $300, right? As soon as I click save, my default payment will get charged $800 every time my balance goes under 300, right? So once you click save and you have balance in your account and you start your autopilot, leads will start to generate. The next question comes and it goes, well, how do you generate leads? Because I'm pretty sure you hear all the nightmares from all these other PPL companies, right? Oh, I called and I called the lead and they're cold call leads or they're SMS leads or they're saying that they didn't ever submit it anywhere, that they have the wrong number. So autopilot, once you turn it on, it's 100% exclusive leads. It does not mean that that person maybe went back on Google or somewhere else and resubmitted somewhere else, right? But what happens when you turn on autopilot, it triggers a internal prompt where it generates the lead or it goes into our marketing channels. If we have your marketing set already, like your markets, we add more funds to generate leads in that area. If we don't have those markets, then we add those markets. And that's when it takes a little bit longer to generate leads. But as of right now, we pretty much have every single market down. So once we start to generate leads, let's say we get one lead that's supposed to go into your autopilot. The lead gets generated. It goes into a qualifying process. If the lead is qualified, then it looks for autopilot account that has that market. If you have that market with funds available, then it goes into your Nurture Boost account. If it does not have funds in your account, which happens a lot of the leads are being generated quickly, right? So if a lead tries to hit your account and you don't have funds because you didn't set up your auto recharge, then it retries every 3 hours. And this is where I want to like really explain something, because sometimes people turn on their nationwide, and in that process when it's retrying accounts, there might be 10, 15 leads in that retrying account. So when you turn on nationwide and it's not hitting people in that county they were supposed to get that lead in, now it goes to nationwide, right? Our nationwide campaigns are not nationwide. Our nationwide campaigns or nationwide leads are leads that are not being generated, or like our users are bidding in one place. Let's say Maricopa County, right? And there's nobody else in Maricopa County and nobody else has that state. So that lead is good, but if it filled someone's budget, so now it's going to go and try to deliver it under nationwide. And that's how our nationwide is pretty much generated. We're not running campaigns to just be like, hey, Google, generate the cheapest lead possible and fill my campaign up. No, it's like we first try to hit your statewide and your main counties, and if you get fulfilled, the overflow goes to nationwide, and then if all the people nationwide are fulfilled and there's overflow, then that lead goes into the lead marketplace. That's where you're seeing on the lead marketplace where you're like, hey, I don't see leads in my area. Well, yeah, those leads are being generated through autopilot to try to hit people's autopilot campaigns, and they probably already got fulfilled and there's an overflow of leads in that area. So now they end up in either the nationwide bucket or the lead market bucket. So it goes into that lead marketplace. If you don't know how the lead marketplace looks, it's once you go back to autopilot and you go to the marketplace, it looks like this, right? California, you got some Florida leads in here. As you can see, there's not many leads. There's probably about 10 as of right now, but these are all leads that were generated here within the last 48 hours or so. So that's how the algorithm works. And not until you start your autopilot, that's when you really start to see leads in your area. But if you keep turning on and off your autopilot, your campaigns are never going to age and never going to really start seeing leads there. So if you do turn on autopilot, leave it on for a couple of weeks. You can always turn them off. You don't get penalized or anything like that. Besides, if you turn them off and you turn them back on, it might take some time for the algorithm to catch your markets and take it from there. So hopefully this video explained a lot. If you have any questions in this YouTube video, there's a comment section down below. Comment and we will answer right away. Appreciate you guys using AutoPilot. I can't wait for 2026. It's about to be a big year for us and for our users here as we continue to improve the platform. Appreciate you guys. Talk soon.